Yo YouTube, what's going on? You already know who it is, Mr. No Introduction Needed, and in today's video, I'm coming with some beautiful tips and tricks to help you up your game in Rogue Company. So strap in, stay tuned, and let's go ahead and let's just get it hopping. Let's roll right into things here. That first tip I will give you all would be to keep your crosshairs centered at head level. Okay, I see too many people watching streams, watching clips, have their reticule at knee level. Okay, that can't happen in first person games, especially in third person games. Why? Because when somebody pops a corner on you, the first thing you have to do is move your reticule up to go for that critical headshot. And guess what? More than likely, you're gonna miss your first few shots. And those first few shots will cost you your life, I promise you. You want to keep that reticule at head level by default. So when you peek around the corner or you peek up from being crouched or you run into somebody, you just line up crit after crit after crit and you melt somebody. Wipe them out. That's it, partner. GG's, I'll see you next round. Yo, stop looking at your toes, man. Stop looking at your toes. Keep those crosshairs centered at head level. The next tip I will have to provide you all with would be this. Don't be afraid to peek walls, man. I mean, use that third person view. Like, this is a third person shooter, okay? So we have an advantage in this game that we do not have in first person shooters. That being a larger field of view for you to see things that are unrealistic. Man, you can hold a corner and see somebody running down the alleyway, strafe out, take some shots at them, kill them, thirst them, and go back in to your little corner like nothing even happened. And the person's like, bro, what the heck? How did he see me? Wall hacks is like, no, you were just holding the angle on the wall so you can see anybody coming down the lane. Like, that is one big pro and con of all third person shooters. You can see everything well within proximity. So use that to your advantage. I do not see enough people peeking walls. I see people standing out in the middle of the open, looking over their left shoulder or their right shoulder, waiting for somebody to pop out. It's like, no, if I see you walking out there, bro, I'm gonna hold a corner and I'm gonna clap your cheeks. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take tip number 1 into account. I'm gonna keep my crosshairs centered at your head. I'm gonna melt you, brother, melt you. So yo, peek those walls, hold those corners, and use that third person view, please. So check this out, tip number 3. This is getting a little bit more intricate for you all. Is playing slow to fast or playing fast to slow? So you might be like, Cray, what does that even mean? So playing slow to fast is this. When a round begins or a match begins, whether if it's strikeout or demolition, you have to feel the field. You have to feel and understand what the enemy combatants are doing and what your teammates are doing. Okay, sometimes you have to start the match slow, meaning it might be a stalemate for a little while and then somebody gets knocked. And then from there, feel the pace of the game. If when that person gets knocked, your teammates are like, charge! And y'all fly that team, y'all start going crazy, and y'all start getting knocks and kills, and the enemy team respawns if you're playing strikeout, and it just becomes a mosh posh, then pick up your game. Let's play a little bit faster. You know, of course, depending on what character you have, but yo, let's play a little bit faster. And then also know when to play from fast to slow. Sometimes things get too fast and your teammates start dying left and right. Now, next thing you know, you're playing strikeout and you're down 6 lives. Hey, you need to slow it down then. Fall back a little bit. Wait for your teammates to respawn, regroup, and play slow until it's time to play fast again. So knowing when to play fast and knowing when to play slow is pivotal, because if your team is playing slow, they're sitting back a little bit, evaluating the situation, and you're playing fast, you're going to get clapped, you're going to waste lives, you're going to get pissed off, you're going to be like, bro, where's my team at, bro? Like, dude, where's my team? It's like, bro, you're not on the same wavelength as your team, man. You got to get on that wavelength, and it can be frustrating at times. I know it can, but trust and believe you guys will win more games if you guys are on the same wavelength. So feel it out. When it's time to play slow, play slow. When it's time to clap cheeks and play fast, then play fast. Feel it out, and I promise you, you will reap the benefits of doing so. And in all honesty, that kind of rolls into my next tip here. Play to your teammate's strength, okay? Know your role. If you picked Phantom and you have a Lantern Scorch on the team and an Anvil on the team, you know your role is to kind of play more of that mid to long range. If anybody pops in the alley, you knock their head off with the sniper, or you clean up a down for one of your teammates. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your teammates can get a knock, but can't get that thirst. If they're in your alleyway, get that thirst. You know what I'm saying? Know your role. In that case, you rocking with an Anvil, that Anvil is going to bunker down on point, again, either in strikeout or demolition. They're going to bunker down and try to clean up anybody within close proximity. Scorch and Lancer, they're going to be flanking left and right, flying around the map, getting in people's face, getting crazy, getting nitty and gritty. As the Phantom in that position, you have to know your role. You can't be out here in people's face trying to snipe people and no-scope people, even though there is a clip of me running around no-scoping cast. Hey, if you doing that and you're playing with the 4-stack and you guys are just having fun and you doing goofy challenges, that's one thing. I'm saying from a standpoint of, hey, I want to improve, you gotta know your role. You gotta play off your teammate's strength, and you got to proceed accordingly. You know what I'm saying? If you're running Dallas, get the recon information for your teammates so you guys know, okay, snap my finger, okay, I see that Ronin behind the wall. Your teammate that's a Lancer flanks that Ronin, claps the Ronin, you get the third. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just move together. You guys move cohesively moving forward, and that's what you got to do, man. Play to your teammate's strength. Know your role, and easy W is a flow, I promise you. Tip number 5 here. Properly prioritize your buys. Okay, now this is solely dependent upon your playstyle. Okay, and I will use, who can I use? I'll use Talon, for example, because Talon has 2 very left-hand or right-hand weapons. Talon has an SMG, and Talon also has a DMR. Okay, depending on my playstyle, I am a fragger. I want to get in somebody's face. I want to knock their head off. So I'm going to rock with the LMG for Talon. He has a perk called Life Drain, which means whenever you down somebody, you regain health significantly. I'm equipping Life Drain and I'm getting in people's face and I'm punching people out with the SMG. That's my play style. On the other hand, there might be somebody that plays a lot slower. Okay, there might be somebody that says, hey, I want to play that support. I want to go ahead and get your thirst. I want to, peek lanes. I want to play that medium to long range game. So they get the DMR. And alongside the DMR, they get something like Feathered Steps. I believe that's the name of the perk. Don't quote me. That might not be the exact name, but I'm going to just call it for the lack of actuality. Feathered Steps, which basically means that, when you're not sprinting, your feet are completely silent. So now you don't know where those DMR shots are coming from. They can stay playing that middle to long range game and take shots wherever they see fit. Like, depending on your play style is depending how you should buy out. And remember, you have to stick with that loadout for the rest of the game. You have to commit to that loadout. If I accidentally bought a DMR and I can't refund it, which they're putting a refund system in the game here within, I would say, the next week or so, so that won't be a problem. But like, let's say for example, or let's say for this instance that is a problem and I can't refund, then that means I got to play middle to long range all game. I do, and I have to adapt accordingly to that on the fly, which means get perks surrounding it, get gadgets surrounding it, upgrade that DMR, so on and so forth. And that just is what it is. So know your play style and buy according to your play style. Don't try to be something that you're not. Trust me, you will suck, and it will suck, because you'll be at the bottom of the charts and they'll be like, I don't want to play with you ever again, brother. Get out of my lobby. And then you're gonna go home and cry, and then that's just gonna be the end of your gaming career. Don't let that happen. Do not let that happen. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what I have for you all here on today's video. Hopefully these tips and tricks can help you become a better Rogue Company player and just an overall better gamer in general. No, this will not be the last of my tips and tricks videos. I have a bunch more things that we can talk about that I will talk about in a later video. So no, those things will be coming very, very soon. Stay tuned. If you enjoyed this video, if this video helped you, if these tips helped you in any way, shape, or form, make sure you do drop a like. Make sure you comment down below if these helped you, if they didn't help you, whatever the case may be. And make sure you hit that sub button so you know whenever I post a video, we are going to be uploading a lot. So stay tuned. And until next time, your boy Cray is out. Peace and love. And yeah, we out. Peace.